working. I literally haven't streamed in like a week, I'm pretty sure, because I missed... I don't stream... Oh, no. That is not muted. There we go. Because I don't stream Thursday, and I missed last Friday, and then I also didn't stream Monday and Tuesday, because there was a bunch of stuff going on, so... We're back after a week. So we're kind of going full circle back into Black White Eldrazi Taxes, which was probably whatever I played the last stream. And, what's up, TG Hondo? We were playing some squids, some spaghetti monsters, some Eldrazi. So anyway, for those of you that don't know, or are watching this video at some point before tomorrow, I don't usually stream on Thursdays. I will if, like, I have time, I have stuff going, or I don't have as much stuff going on. But Thursday's usually my day off, but I did not stream on Monday or Tuesday, so I will be streaming on Thursday. We'll be playing Legacy, and just normal Death and Taxes on Thursday. It's kind of a makeup stream. Thanks, Hondo. I modded you, Army, so you can fiddle with whatever commands you want to in your spare time. I don't know how they work. Do whatever you want. What's up, Fox Mitten? Yeah, sorry about, there haven't been a lot of streams lately to catch since last week. Had a lot of stuff going on, so usually it's Monday through Wednesday and Friday streams, but don't go mad with mod powers, Army. I'm trusting you. I don't really care that much. My mods really don't need to do anything. We're low-key enough that we don't really need any moderation outside of, like, one troll that shows up every, like, month or so or something. And at pretty different times. Yeah. That's true. Don't go mad with power like Nightbot did. Rip Nightbot. 2018 to 2018. Yeah, there's some people that are in, like, vastly different time zones, so it's easier to, like, watch the videos than watch the streams. But if you're ever awake and you want to hang out, it's a fun place to be. Thanks for coming. Alright, anyway, let's play some games. I have not played MTGO since I streamed it last. 3 a.m. Jeez, what are you doing? What did we do? Was this... Looks like we 3-2'd, which sounds like Eldrazi Taxes, but I don't remember anything about these matches. One of them was probably Mario Pyro, though. That's fair. That's fair. Foxman. Where's my list? This one. I still haven't made any changes to the list. I'm kind of liking where it is. There are, like, a couple minor tweaks. Like playing a second Relic over the second Rip, or trying to play, like, Worships, or even more Fatal Push or something, as humans / spirits / whatever other creature decks. Because Settle's always been kind of medium. I've never really been sold on it, but it's just kind of a catch-all against the big creature strategies. Vengevine, Dredge, Hollow One, Human, Spirits, that sort of thing. Give me a hard time. Yeah, sure. That works. I mean, the mod status doesn't actually do anything in this channel at this point. It gives you power that you get to wield and unleash on basically no one. Anyway. I burned all my extra tickets. I have a bunch of chests to sell still, but I burned a bunch of extra tickets building a mono-white bugler list that I got from Death and Cat Mix on the modern D&T Discord. So we're going to be playing that next Tuesday. I wanted to stream it yesterday, but timing did not work out at all. Oh man, my string constant is out of date again. It's back. I've missed you, string constant. If any of you, like, don't play a lot of MTG or didn't, maybe, like, last year? I forget when they fixed it, but there was always this stupid nonsense script that popped up, like, every time you played a game. Yeah, exactly. Once I become the Newmont of D&T. Also, this hand, we're on the draw. This hand sucks. This hand sucks also, but we're on a 6, and we get a scry, so... Deal. Please not burn. Actually, I wouldn't hate playing against burn with this hand. Oh, there's a chance. Probably not. What are we playing against that goes Bloodstained Pass? Probably just Mardu Pyro. Or Hollow One that's planning on going like Goblin Lore into Hollow Ones. Or are we getting Burning Inquiry? I don't know. Still could be Hollow One, still could be Mardu Pyro. I'm hoping, fingers crossed for Hollow One. It could be like the turn 2 Hollow One where you just like discard 2 cards and pay a mana. That's why they didn't cast the Looting this turn. They wanted to set it for turn 2 Hollow One. That's a Goblin Lore Bloodghast! Yes! I mean, no, because now we have to play against Bloodghast plus undoubtedly at least 1 Hollow One. No, it can only be 1, yeah, because they have to pay the mana for it. We're just going to cast Thalia to block this Bloodghast forever. Alright, well at least they're not Mardu Pyro, so I don't hate myself playing against this. That's my plan next turn. Hopefully draw a land, play Displacer plus Violent Arbiter. Ooh, Brutality, that's rude. Oh, we probably have to really want to draw a land here. Land? That's not a land. That's very bad for me that that was not a land. Eldrazi Temple would have been insane. Slam this Thought-Knots here. Right now we're kind of hosed. Play against Mardu Pyro over the weekend. Discarded Blood Moon and Faithless after seeing Caseful's Temple. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best option. Just slamming Blood Moon is so good against E&T. Black-White E&T. So we're not doing too hot here. I might trade off Arbiter for this Bloodghast, which is really garbage because the Bloodghast just comes back, but maybe saving the 2 is worth it. Although Trample Like a Hollow One probably saves me more than 2 damage. Maybe it's a... I wonder what the deck would need to not have a Dumpster Fire mana base. It would just need Stoneforge Mystic to not have a Dumpster Fire mana base, because then you just cut Leona Arbiters and you can play some fetch lands and you're totally fine. So if I block here, I go to 11. Next turn I can Violent Strangler to trade with the Hollow One. But I'm going to... I'm also, notably, I'd be out of range of this other Bloodghast having haste, so I think I do want to block with this Arbiter. It'd be much nicer to have a Thalia here, but... Again, drawing a land would be nice, especially Eldrazi Temple. But also take, like, any white-producing land that isn't a Caves. Also really don't want to give them this Faithless Looting back. It's kind of really bad for me, but run 2 fetches and they've... Oh, yeah, just even like a little bit of... People are like, oh, the 1 fetch with the Arbiter doesn't matter that much. But like, it does matter, and the noticeable difference of playing 2 fetches is not high. What is my plan here? Give them back this Faithless Looting. Just hardcast Flamewake Phoenix, okay. Yep, I think the plan is give them back this Faithless Looting so I can just eat this Hollow One with this Strangler. Then for Ash Barrens and Modern set. Ash Barrens would be an interesting card for the mana base. instead of flicker the hollow one and then waste. That'd be nice, but I think we're just like taking way too much damage to that, right? We go to 1 if that's our plan, and we're just totally boned by their field of like recursive idiots. Yeah, Tidal is like probably the hardest card to cast in this deck. I don't think we can. Do I take this up to 4? It's close, but maybe not. Maybe yes. Life is hard. If we took it up to, if we leave it on 3 and we draw another land, this Displacer gets really good. If we took it up to 4, this Shalai is really good, but it kind of hoses us from doing other things. But the Shalai does protect us from a lot. Shalai into like Thought Knot can really help kind of What are you doing down there, Cat? And ticket. Yeah. I think I want to tick it up. Shalai just seems very, very good on this board, in this board state. And I do have Thought Knot as like a follow-up. The unfortunate thing is that like I'm just never putting this Flicker Wisp into play. We do have a chance of putting Displacer into play. I think I do want to tick this up, though. I really like having Shalai against Flame Wake. I'll try this with 4 Freebird, 4 T-Scully. Then you get... Yeah, I really like all... Yeah. First of all, Scholar can take creatures, which is really good. And the other part is that the obvious, like, Flicker synergies. But there's definitely a draw to having Kitesail Freebirder in the deck instead. Opponent still has 3 cards in hand. They can flashback this looting. Get more Bloodghasts and Flamewake Phoenixes. Maybe I'm supposed to actually Thought Knot them in the draw step. Probably not. These Bloodghasts just come back for the rest of this game now. Immediately punished. Kind of. I guess we gotta play Thought Knot here. Could play Displacer here, but... Maybe I do want Displacer instead of Thought Knot. No, I kind of want to like take what's in their hand already. And this doesn't deal me any damage. I want to take like a big Delve Thread if for some reason they haven't cast one yet. Bolt my face. Do it. Yes! Yes! Huzzah! Nice lightning bolt. Grafted Warrior? That's horrifying. Yeah, we're gonna take that Grafted Warrior, because that's scary as shit. Holy crap. It's actually really bad against Eldrazi Displacer, but it's really good when they just put it on this Flamewake Phoenix that becomes a 5-4 next turn. So yeah, we're 100% about to take that. Shalai is so good. Alright, yeah, we're gonna leave this Strangler back. I don't even think we can afford to, like, let a Bloodghast through. They get to draw a card and then Goblin Lore into 1 random card. Or, more likely, just cast Faithless Looting. Wow, opponent just drew 3 straight Street Wraiths. That might be bad for them. They're at 10 now. Unless they just drew, like, Hollow on his... Does Hollow One run push? Not in the main, usually. I've seen it in the sideboard, but I don't think it really wants it main. Too reactive of a card. Deck is very proactive. Flashback Looting. Sure. I assume they're going to discard this Goblin Lore, because it gets really bad when there are not a lot of cards in your hand. They did not. They discarded Burning Inquiry Stomping Ground. That's... Yeah, keeping Lore makes more sense than Inquiry, because Inquiry is card disadvantage. Whereas at least Goblin Lore is card parity. I'm gonna trade Wasteland Strangler here. I don't want to take any damage. A Hollow Boy. That's not very useful. So my opponent's last card in hand is Goblin Lore. If they draw a land, they can get back 2 Bloodghast with haste. And I will die if I don't have at least 1 blocker. I could just attack with thought. No, would they trade? If they trade, then they don't have lethal. I guess I just played Displacer here. Because worst case is they draw a land, play land, give back Bloodghast, Flamewake, attack me with everything. I'm at 4. I can trade Hollow In with Thought Knot, eat a Bloodghast, and eat a Flamewake, and then they're left with a Bloodghast. They draw a card, and I untap with Displacer activation. Plus, like, 2 creatures. So I think I just have to play the Displacer plus pass. Although, if they find another Flamewake, we just die, I think. Yeah. Wait. Block. Yeah. If they find a Flamewake or a Bloodghast, we actually die. But we were going to do that regardless of whether or not we played a Displacer. They get the Goblin Lore into... Oh, they can't just find Flamewake, right? Because if they find Flamewake, that means they don't get Bloodghast back, which means they need to, like, Goblin Lore into another Bloodghast or Flamewake in the yard and hit this land. Alright, so last card has Goblin Lore. So I assume they're just gonna alpha, put me to 2. Oh. Oh, they hit another Flamewake and a blood. Oh my god. They hit double Flamewake. I think we're dead now because they hit the Flamewake off this Goblin Lore. Yeah, block. We are, in fact, dead. That's a bummer. I almost had this one. Curse you, Caves of Koilos. That Goblin Lore into the other Flamewake was what we were afraid of. That was, I think, the only way we died. They could have also Goblin Lord, but didn't play the land. Goblin Lord hoped to have kept a land and then also discarded a Bloodghast, but it seems like pretty unlikely. Oh well, yeah, games 2 and 3. I always forget if I want to board in Bitter Blossom in this matchup. What sucks? Thanks, Army, by the way. I know Flicker Wisp sucks. Flicker Wisp was just really bad at trading with things. Arbiter just is a 2/2 for 2. If it had been a Thali that game, Arbiter would have actually done about the same. Because I think I just jump blocked that Hollow One with it to gain 4 life or whatever. Gain a total of 6 because I made it so that another Bloodghast didn't have haste later. Which was relevant. I don't think I like Bitter Blossom that much. I like Chump Blocks reasonably okay, but it's really bad against Flamewake Phoenix and Bloodghast. So I think I'm okay with just this configuration. Alright, we have turn 2 Tide Hollow into Displacer into Settle. Hello, tiny flesh demon cat. That's fine. Bronx Fox. She's hiding now. She's hiding behind my head. Oh, there she goes. So if D&T is the Dark Souls of MTG, what is E&T? I don't know. What's Dark Souls with, like, horrible, Lovecraftian horror beasts? Bloodborne. I've never played Bloodborne, so maybe. Flameblade Adept, sure. Right on time, Aether Vial. Tide Hollow Skull or a removal spell, or a Goblin Lore or something, probably. Yeah, exactly. Dark Souls is a bunch of, like, horrible tentacle monsters. There's probably a game out there that's like that. My opponent has a Hollow one in hand. If I take this Goblin Lore... Oh, no, they have, like, Street Wraith Brutality. Discard a card into Hollow one, which is probably way worse for me than just them Goblin Loring into maybe this Hollow one. So I think we just take the Brutality. We also do have Settle to set up to, like, kill Flameblade plus other thing. This Flameblade does punch me in the face for 4 damage, but after that... Could punch me in the face for a lot, actually. Like, Cycle Goblin Lore. But I think the Brutality is worse in most cases. We're just going to hope this turn 4 Settle the Wreckage is good enough, and that my opponent doesn't play around it. I imagine this turn's going to go Cycle, Goblin Land, Goblin Lore, hopefully discarding that Hollow one. I guess this taking the Collective Brutality also inadvertently protects this Settle the Wreckage. Oh, they're just going to looting. Sure, because they want to, like, guarantee this Hollow one. That makes sense. Rather than chance discarding it. Well, people will pair and Settle the Wreckage placing it. Exactly. No one sees Settle the Wreckage coming in Modern. This card is just like a bunch of Path Exiles stapled together. Why not just play Path? Alright, we're going to take a big ol' chunk of damage here. Oh, they discarded a Flame Wake too. That's cool. I'm gonna take like 7. This is good. Some quality magic. Let's draw a Wasteland Strangler. That was not a Wasteland Strangler. I'm trying to figure out if I need to chump block with this Tide Hollow Sculler at some point, and like whether or not my opponent's going to try to duress me with the Brutality. They might if I like just play 4th land and pass. But they're also just going to cast this Goblin Lore and attack me for like 10. Being at 3 against the Lightning Bolt deck is not a place that I want to be. At least they discarded a bunch of garbage. Could also just block there and take 6, go to 7. Blocking with both feels risky, though, because then if they... I could actually just leave up the Blink, which isn't the worst. If I block with both... Yeah. I think both does seem risky, but the more I think about it, the more they're like, why aren't they blocking with this Tide Hollow? But the Collective Brutality does drain me, and they can, like, clear another creature and stuff out of the way. We're not going to attack with the Tide Hollow, because we don't want to make it that obvious. But maybe we do. Nah. It's close, because they are at 12. I do need to, like, close this game before they rebuild. I played the Plains of the Ghost Quarter there to make it think like I chunked with the Displacer, because I just don't have any colorless mana. It's like, oh, this is just a 3/3. Let me just shove it away. Just cast another Flame Wake. It's like Fatal Push into Collective Brutality you. Oh, this is a Gurmag. Don't know why they're pre-combating. Oh, Tassiger, sure. That's bad for me, because it doesn't have haste. Which means it's going to be sticking around. Discarded Lightning Bolt, Fatal Push. That's good for me. Hopefully they just think I have Resto. Oh, nice. They didn't play around it. Deal. Unfortunately, we might still just lose to this Tassiger. My hand is not very good. Can we draw Path? Path to Exile one time? I also gave them a bunch of mana here, and they have 2 lootings in the yard, so they can easily dig into more stuff. Yeah, we're not very close to winning this game still. Nice. Fatal Push for their 6-drop. We got him good. $1,800 poker about. Interesting. Alright, I don't know what my plan is. It's not very... What advice would you give to people new to playing E&T? Learn... Step 1 would definitely be learn all, like, the weird interactions between all of the blinking and stuff. Flicker Wisp with Aether Vials is weird. Tight Hollow Skullers, ETB, and LTB triggers, especially with stuff like Eldrazi Displacer. Oh, that's bad. Basically everything about Wasteland Strangler is weird, so learning all of, like, the weird, quirky, minute interactions between the cards is definitely important. What's up, Static? I think we're dead. Yeah, make sure you know your rulings about Arbiter, especially Arbiter plus Displacer. There are a lot of rulings, and your opponent will often feel like you're cheating, but you're not. The deck just works really weirdly. But I'm gonna... Where would I find all this info? It's probably, like, scattered in various places. There's a Reddit... If you, like, just Google search, like, Reddit Wasteland Strangler, everything you need to know about Wasteland Strangler or something like that. Alright, well, we'll go to 1. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, lore... Or, not lore. Literature about Flicker Wisp interactions, because that's a thing in Legacy as well. A lot of stuff. Flickering stuff on end steps. Flickering Flicker Wisps. Alright, let's draw... we're kind of dead. And we tried. Well, good news is that Worship also probably wouldn't have done anything there. Because the issue with Worship is, like, sometimes they can kill all your dudes, especially if they're not playing spirits or humans. Hollow One does have a pretty good amount of removal and can kill them. Yeah, that's the one. All I need to know about Wasteland Strangler. We did get to settle him, and we got that 6 Shalai, even though we got crushed. New to Modern for SG Syracuse. That's the easiest. Yeah, no problem. I love answering questions about this deck. Feel free to keep them coming. Absolutely annihilated. I'm still 8-5 in that matchup, which is exactly my humans record, weirdly enough. So yeah, there are a lot. There's a lot of yeah. What Fox said. Really rewards reps. Although that's true for a lot of, like, D&T decks specifically. Just there's a lot of weird interactions between your cards that it'll take you a little bit to catch on to them sometimes. Flicker Wisp with Eldrazi Displacer with Shalai, Eldrazi Displacer with Thought-Knot Seer, Tight Hollow Skuller. Yeah, Thraben University is useful mostly for Flicker Wisp stuff. It's a big legacy thing, but I've been considering doing something similar for modern Death and Taxes. Although I'm not enough of an aficionado of modern Death and Taxes stuff. I'm also not enough of a website person to be able to do that sort of thing. Maybe I could get in talks with some of the other members of the modern, like the big members of the modern D&T community, like Spider Space and Death and Cat Mix and stuff. Sanchez is our opponent. Our string constant is still out of date. This hand blows. Opponent also moving to 6 though. Sick. We got good stuff. Arbor Ghost Quarter. The Strangler with no activators. Yeah, Flicker Wisping, Flicker Wisps, Flicker Wisping on end steps. Flicker Wisp plus Wasteland Strangler. Put them all into 5, jeez. Full website will help. Provide a venue for people to post content. That sounds really cool. I might actually, like, look into that. It's cool that, like, I really like that Thraben University exists, and I kind of want something out there for, like, the modern community as well, right? Because I don't, as far as I know, there's not anything like that, right? Thraben University is kind of a unique or semi-unique concept in terms of like a very, very devoted website to a specific format and a specific deck. I know there are a couple other legacy lists like there's like a test website, right? Probably a couple other things. Kind of want double white for Wisp, but I also really don't want this. I want an activator for Strangler or something. Maybe I wanted that. Nah, opponent's on mold 5. We'll be fine. Basic Swamp Pass. The Epic Storm has a website. There's a Doomsday website, man. I mean that's fair though. People, if you're playing Doomsday, you are, pun intended, you are a cult. There is a cult of Doomsday followers. There's actually a guy I used to know in Bloomington, where I used to live. He moved to Boston, though, but he would love Doomsday. What are we? Are we getting Grishol branded? Oh, we're dead. Hey, we're not dead. Oh, they could Spirit Guide kill me. Bolt. Well, we're gonna jam Thalia here. I'm scared of what they're doing, and I want them to stop. Oh, that's sad. Whoops, I died after a probe ban. Yeah, I'll talk to you sometime. Maybe I'll whisper you tomorrow if I remember, which I won't, because I forget everything. Are we? Oh, is this just Mardu Pyro with a Manamorphose? Oh, that makes more sense. That would explain Bolt, Fork, Bolt. They trudged on after top ban, but losing Pro was too much. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, I didn't even see your thing, Army. Yes, you figured it out. Long before I did. Yeah, the selfie sec list with the Fork Bolt and the Lightning Helixes and the basic planes. Wow, they shocked it in. Now I'm disappointed I don't get to Ghost Quarter them. What's up, Static? Thanks for the 2-month resub. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. They're playing around me having the Ghost Quarter, which is smart. Assuming they have removal as one of the last 2 cards in hand. Should I go for it anyway? Probably not. We also want... Oh, I actually can't use this Ghost Quarter to find myself basic planes because I have this Arbiter in play, but... What the heck? Kiln Fiend? This is not what I was expecting. We're playing against that red-black Kiln Fiend deck I saw on Reddit one time? Well, at least we get to play Thalia and then Ghost Quarter them. We get to play Aether Vial and then Thalia and then Ghost Quarter them. Alright. Things are going okay. We can strangle this Kiln Fiend if we get a card in exile. Bolt my Thalia, I assume. Punch me for 4. Wow, this doesn't even cast Flicker Wisp. Well, I guess I'm supposed to leave Arbiter back so I don't just die to this Kiln Fiend. Maybe I should have left it back last turn. Thoughtseize? That's rude. Probably gonna take the Strangler? Wisp, alright. I guess Strangler, yeah, I just don't have any activators. Push. Ouch. Man, I really wanted that to be a Tide Hollow Scaler. I think I just have to cast this Strangler. Defend me from this Kiln Fiend. This Kiln Fiend murdering my face. I'd much rather play against this than Mardu Pyro. This is just a day of Blood Crypt decks that I would rather face than Mardu Pyro. Bolt rude. Well, I have no cards in hand. They need to draw a spell to kill me next turn. That's assuming I don't draw anything. Alright. They might flashback Looting. Which would be really sick. Next up, Crucial Brand. Yeah, exactly. Today is just the day of playing against Blood Crypt decks that aren't Mardu Pyro. Yeah, flashback that Looting, go for lethal. Thanks, Aishinine. Thanks, Army, for the bits. Ooh, that path really saves my bacon. Oh, geez, they just have Bedlam Reveler? What is happening? Alright, Bedlam Revel. Revel the Bedlam. My dude. Discard the Liliana Veil, thank God. I don't know why they would want this Bedlam Reveler in play. Go away, Bedlam Reveler. Are they just actually Mardu Pyro with Kiln Fiends in their deck? Maybe they took out the Pyros for Kiln Fiends. That is a very good draw. Am I supposed to be playing around K Command? Should I have to like put this in on as sorcery speed? Yeah. Kiln Fiend and Liliana the Veil are not really cards you see in the same deck. Oh. That's what you think, opponent. Now you're dead. They could just have, like, another removal spell for one of these. Alright, Looting. Gotta find, like, a Bolt or a Push doesn't even do it. Just gotta find Bolt. Sick. We beat Red-Black Kiln Fiend. Kiln Fiend, Bedlam Reveler, Liliana. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm confused. Opponent has a lot of Lightning Bolts in the deck, though, which is scary. Doesn't want Combo. Definitely want Fatal Push. Maybe want Settle the Wreckage. I don't know how all in they are on Kill. Yeah, Red-Black. Very weird. Rest in Peace seems like a good card. Relic. Because they didn't seem that all in on Kiln Fiend, right? They were just like red-black mono removal spells. And just instead of Pyro, they were playing Kiln Fiends. Maybe for like the combo matchups, they just have a better clock, but much worse against me. But we also didn't see white mana or Lingering Souls, so Zell's is probably worse. Eternal Scourge is probably still good. Because it survives their 900 bolts. What else do I want? I don't even know. Do they have Blood Moons in their deck? Probably. They probably have them in the sideboard, if not the main. I wonder how much more of the Manamorpho stuff they have to... Yeah, I have no idea. I remember, like, I vaguely saw this deck on Reddit at some point. It was just like, oh, you play Kiln Fiends in, like, a Mardu Pyro sort of shell, just so you have a better combo matchup, but you just don't grind as well. Which I'm all about, sure. Yes, play Kiln Fiends against me so you can Pyromancers, please. What sucks? It's weird because I really like stuff like Displacer and Flicker Wisp against what they're doing. Do I even want Vials against the Thoughtseize deck? Probably not. Do I just board like I'm boarding kind of for Mardu Pyro? Because like Vial makes Flicker Wisp worse. And Flicker Wisp also isn't that good against what my opponent's doing. Got like one Arbiter. That seems fine. Grinding's bad. Modern Tempo. Exactly. Yeah. Why does anyone try to do that? Oh, did I want Bitter Blossom? Probably. Up too late. That sounds okay. Thanks, Army, for the 3 extra bits there. Yeah, I'll leave a path in case they play turn 2 Kiln Fiend. And before they just like sideboard into Mardu Pyromancer, they're just like red-black Kiln Fiend game 1. Board into into Young Pyromancers and Lingering Souls. They play a creature and path in it. Yeah, sure. Take one of my 2 Path Exiles. Just slam Thalia here, probably. Ooh, Scholar's tempting. But they have 5 cards left in hand. The odds of them having multiple bolts is probably high. We'll probably play Tidal when they have close to, like, 2 cards in hand. I really want to draw another land, though. Maybe even a couple more lands for the Shalai. Bolt pass. Yep. Oh, this combo might be good. I hate when my opponent hand disrupts me. Now they know my man. Yeah, exactly. When you get Gitaxian probed on turn 1, you're like, oh god, now my opponent knows my embarrassing keep. Wow, didn't even fetch in response to the Arbiter. No respect. Thoughtseize deal. Maybe they take Gumball. Probably not, because it just dies to a Lightning Bolt. Maybe they take Shalai, but probably knocks them on 2 lands. They probably just take the other path, or the Tidal. Yep. Sure. More bolts, more fetches. Land? Nice. At least we get to gain life after they bolt this one. Yeah, the way they're fetching, I don't think they're on Lingering Souls. Liliana, the Last Hope. Alright. Luckily, we don't have any X ones. Ooh, rest in peace. Is that better than Displacer? Probably. I don't want them, like, Bedlam Revelaring me. I would love to play Shalai here at some point. At least Displacer can, like, pressure down the Lily. Swift Spear, yeah, that's... I guess that does make sense that that's in their deck. Man, I wish I could cast... they have no cards in hand. I only kind of wish that I could cast that. This makes my thing a 1/2 as well. Which means I don't block. Now I do. Ooh, the Eternal Scourge. Probably not good against this Liliana of the Last Hope, which I think they're just planning on ulting. Yeah, we're gonna pat this. What's up, Spider Space? How's it going? Could have blinked it down, I suppose, but... If we don't hit the land, we can at least start Scourging to keep my Displacer at 3 power to pressure down the Lily. Yeah, that makes sense. That's just in the deck. Sure. Why wouldn't it be? I'm just going to tap this down right now. We're going to tap it down eventually. I value my F6 time. What are you even playing against? Good question! Shuffle half of Burn and half of Mardu, and then also like half of some Kiln Fiend deck. Alright, they drew Bullet, now we're hosed. Path, and then also, yeah. So they have a Hazaret, Kiln Fiends, Liliana of the Last Hope, and Liliana of the Veil, Bedlam Reveler, Monastery Swiftspear, 900 Lightning Bolts, and Thoughtseize effects, and Fatal Suitings. I think that's their deck. Definitely want this Bitter Blossom, which I kind of forgot about. Definitely don't want Settles. I'm not even sure I want Fatal Pushes anymore. They did not seem to be that all in on the Kiln Fiend planned. Yeah, apparently... I like Path against Hazaret, I guess. I'm not convinced I want these Fatal Pushes, but then I'm just gonna like die to a Kiln Fiend. But we have so many answers to that. We have Stranglers, Paths, just blockers. It's an X2, and that didn't seem like mutagenic growth. It is just an X2, so... Yeah, push seems kind of bad. I'm off it. Yeah, I got no idea, man. It's a weird, weird day. Bring this Arbiter back in, I guess? Yeah, sure. We'll just die to Kiln Fiend game 2, or game 3, because we bored out these pushes. Deal. Solid hand. I don't think this is a matchup where, like, I need to run out Rest in Peace on 2, unless I really want to protect it from Thoughtseize effects. I might run out some of these other disruptive elements first. Oh man, playing against Burn. Yeah, we're gonna play at least one of these Leonin Arbiters. With the rate that I'm guessing what their deck is, they're probably gonna like bolt this Arbiter and then Surgical Extract it. I missed the moment that it's... I was kidding. Please, opponent. Yes, bring your Blood Crypt to work day, exactly. They do have like 900 Fatal Pushes, so I'm not confident this Arbiter is gonna do anything. I could Scholar them here. Nah, we'll make them play awkwardly with their mana. In Modern Everyday apparently, we played against Hollow One into red-black stuff. Yeah, we'll play against Grishelbrand and Jund after this one. I wonder if I'm blocking this. Probably not. I don't think this deck can pressure my life total in a very egregious manner without Hazaret. Yeah, Vengevine. The Bridgevine deck. There are plenty of Blood Crypt decks we could play against today. This also means that we can play another Arbiter next turn and then guaranteed kill this Blood Crypt. Yeah, my plan still works. I know they could actually crack this fetch if they do have a push. Then no, then we get to Ghost Court or something still. Does Dredge run Blood Crypt? Yeah, we could play against Dredge too. Alright. They discarded like Kiln Fiend Bedlam Reveler off that push. I didn't even notice. Guess that's not what their plan is about. I don't think I'm on the attacking plan, though. I'm on, like, the double blocking plan at this point. Draw Thalia, draw a Ghost Quarter would be nice. Sick. Oh, I could actually Relic plus Strangler this. Yeah, that seems way better than whatever I was thinking. Want to focus on our opponent's hand that they discard. Killing Fiend to Bedlam Reveler. You got me. Especially when they're just, like, missing on all these land drops. Is it just, like, Mono Liliana of the Veils? Or Mono Lilianas of some kind? Let's take a look. Well, that's a hand. That is a hand of magic cards, indeed. That's horrifying. I don't know what my plan is. I can't actually beat this hand. Fuck. I think I'm taking this Forked Bolt, so if they, like, they have to do stuff at sorcery speed after they kill this Tide Hollow. It, like, doesn't matter, right? They're just gonna... This basic Swamp is actually punishing them super hard, though. They actually can't cast any of these. Never mind. They can't cast anything yet, so I think we just take a Bolt. That it doesn't really matter which. But our plan is just to kill them before they can Bolt me 900 times. Yeah, because this basic Swamp is just actually demolishing them. Easiest Ghost Quarter off the top of my life. Thalia off the top would be gas. I thought we were dead, but then I realized that they actually just didn't have red mana, so it worked out. Nice, we did it. We won. The evil has been defeated. Any guesses? Any reasonable suggestions on what I want to record that is as on my spreadsheet? Is it just like red black Killing Fiend? Red black stuff with a bunch of question marks after it? I'm open to any and all suggestions. It's gonna start with red black, whatever it was. I don't know if I would call it good stuff, Blitz Lion. Red black mediocre stuff. Red black stuff. Red black Reveler for me. I'm gonna put red black Kiln Fiend, and then with a question mark at the end. Red black cards I own. Bolt and Cake, those are, yeah, it was like playing all the good cards from Mardu Pyro and then playing a bunch of bad cards from a Kiln Fiend deck. I'm gonna put red black Kiln Fiend with a question mark at the end. That is my full analysis. It's awkward, but it's good. We're gonna go Vile into Shambling Vent. It just means we double 2 on turn 3. We just play Thalia plus Arbiter. Yeah, I was fairly confident they didn't have any. Ooh, Hollow one again. It is just Battle of the Blood Crypts today. At least we get to play Thalia on turn 2. They also discarded their hollow one. Got him. Yeah, I feel similarly about Shambling Fox Mitten. Lands that come in tapped are such a bummer, but sometimes it's like, oh man, this man land is so good. Ooh, this Displacer is so good. I think we just run it out. They have bolts, kind of a bummer, but we need a white-black creepy there. But we need, like, white-black any of the other manlands that have been printed. Any of the other dual-color manlands that have been printed. Except for, I think it's better, I think I like it more than the green-black one and, like, maybe the red-white one. The red-white one's close, though. White-black Lava Gorge is maybe better. It might be better than Channeling Event. I'm not sure. That'd be close. Lava Claw's like a 2-2, right? 2-2 with pay X. Give it plus X plus O. Aw, they did have the bolt. That's mean. Might be able to just race them with these wisps, though. Yeah, that's not how it works here, Army. It works in the Discord. Hopefully they try to bolt this Thalia or something. I'm not even sure if I fog this Tassiger. Because it depends on what else they do. If they, like, discard a Flamewake Phoenix, I'll probably fog the Tassiger. Goblin Lore, alright. Discard a Flamewake. Yeah, we're just gonna Flicker Wisp this Tassiger, so they can't get back the Flamewake Phoenix. Lava Claw is really bad. No arguments there. Hopefully they don't have a hollow one. Oh, they just have Flame Bladed up. Nice. Ooh. The plan is coming together. Plan of just beat them to death with a bunch of aerial cards. Yeah, Shambling Event's being bolted is the worst. If we were a 2-4, fuck. So much better. Just dies to everything. That's kind of why I hate it. Because you mostly want it in the grindy matchups, and in the grindy matchups, it just dies to everything under the sun. Alright, well, I can't stop them from getting back this Flame Wake, but if they attack with everything, they also just die. Because I will have 11 power. Unless they play like a thing post-combat. But if they get back this Flame Wake... They don't? Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter, because they're just beef into the Shalize. That makes sense. We're going to take this. We're just going to keep our Flicker Wisp back here. Just in case something goes horribly wrong, since we can't set up lethal here. Actually, no, we can if we just Wisp this Flame Blade out of the way. So they're tapping out, so... Oh, no, I can't actually Wisp this Flame Blade out of the way. I can force them to chump block with it. That's kind of annoying. But I'd rather have a Wisp... No, I can Wisp my Wisp. Never mind, we're fine. Yeah, we win. I will mill the top 3 cards in my deck. Got a really big Flame Bladed Adept. They are tapped out, and we have a Thalia in play. Blood Gas cannot block. Now they're dead. Can't cast any gut shots. Simian Spirit Guide gut shot. You can't even hit the Thalia anyway. That will be game. Even drew the path easy. They figured it out. Alright. So the Hollow Boys matchup. Usually those, then cut like what, Arbiters and 3 Wisps, I think is the usual plan. Slaughter Pact. They couldn't even Slaughter Pact. I had the Thalia. They had no mana. Okay, Simian Spirit Guy Slaughter Pact does it. Then that's a really weird, really weird Hollow One deck. I think this is what I usually do for sideboarding. You don't like Arbiter here? Arbiter's like kind of I think it's the worst card in the deck. I don't hate it, but it doesn't block anything well. And Mana Disruption is not typically a way you steal a lot of games from Hollow One, in my experience. And there's not a lot else to board out. There's not even for boarding out Vile, because it's like kind of a dead air card. They don't really hand disrupt you that much though, but something like Burning Inquiry can make Vile really awkward, but Arbiter does not block anything profitably. At least Thalia can pair up to like first strike down the Menace dude and can like tax them on that sort of axis, but Arbiter's never been super impressive. We need Spirit of the Lab for the true gotcha tech against Lore. Yeah, can you imagine? See on the draw ball. Maybe on the play it's better, but I don't know. Like, what would you take out instead, Spire Space? I could definitely be convinced to like bring back an Arbiter or something, but what else would you cut from the deck? That sounds pretty gas. I'm just gonna get Goblin Lord out of all my land, or Burning Greed out of all my lands, but I almost didn't play this file on turn 1. I was so prepared to just slam this rest in peace. Yes, getting on this rip before they do. Some guards use it for ancient cards. They usually don't have removal for enchantment, so this should be fine. I have a hard time setting for some as well. Yeah, everything's. There are a lot of cards that seem okay that I'm not like super overly impressed with, but I do like at some points in the game, which is I guess kind of the issue. I guess there's an argument to just trim. There are like 7 cards I need to board in. Cut like 2 Arbiters, a Displacer, 2 Flicker Wisps, a Thought Knot, whatever. Yeah, I still want to try that list, Spider Space, the blue-white spirits with Spirit of the Lab. Opponent's just like playing lands and passing the turn. Deal. Maybe I wanted to play Caves there. My opponent's hand just removal or something? I'll put in the Thalia now, I guess. Yeah, it's just like mono lightning bolts and fatal pushes. Could be a bunch of delve threats that they just couldn't cast yet. Push Thalia off a building. Gyre Sanitarium. That is the tech. I really want to play that list just for because Gyre Sanitarium plus whatever plus Spirit of the Labyrinth just seems so sick. Migakora doesn't work, right? Just because both players draw a card. Yeah, because Gyre Reach is the hard is it's very close to the hard lock. Whereas Mikokoro is just like you get to draw an extra card every turn. Activate it in their upkeep, and they never get to draw another card. I don't think I actually put this Wasteland Strangler into play. They obviously have a lot of removal going on, so I don't think I want to be just putting this Strangler in until I can eat something with it. Or until they cast a Burning Inquiry or something. We should hold on to this Temple for Burning Inquiry reasons. Scar plus Spirit of the Labyrinth. It is really sweet. There's definitely also an argument for it possibly being better in a Spirit's Shell, because Spirit of the Lab is like such an awkward and dirty creature, especially without file, but the ability to have stuff like Rattle Chains too. And we'll put in a 3-2. I think it's better than a random card I draw. They're just gonna kill this. Sure. Ooh, I thought not. And we gotta keep the path. Deal. And they discarded a hollow one? I also wanted it in D&T. I filed in a Spirit of the Lab in response to a Jace 0 once in my life in Legacy. It was glorious. Let's slam a guy. Hopefully they don't have push. Like push number 3. And just bolt Goblin Lore. Alright, we'll take a bolt. They can't double bolt my Thought Knot now. Yes, exactly. You just J0. Alright, yeah, put 2 cards back. Keeping that last fetch for like another Fatal Push, perhaps. Might just fire off a Goblin Lore here. Digging for more stuff. Hardcast a oh, hardcast a Street Wraith. Yeah, we'll pat that. I don't want them trading Bolt plus Street Wraith for my guy. I just want to beat them to death with this 4/4. I'm a little surprised they didn't actually just like fetch, double Bolt Thought Knot with the trigger on the stack. Gonna start playing some of these lands for like a displacer in the future. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now I have 6. Also, this is Legacy. We'll be playing Legacy tomorrow, Chylith. I don't usually stream on Thursdays, but we're live again tomorrow because I missed Monday and Tuesday. I'll play Legacy there. Getting Hollow Void. Now I feel silly about pathing that Hollow one. Never mind. No, I don't. Beat him down. Yeah, exactly. I pathed the Street Wraith because I knew that my opponent was. I knew I was going to draw the second path when my opponent found Hollow one. Obviously. Wow, drew 3rd push. How rude. Goblin Lore away that Bolt. Goblin Lore away more stuff. Oh no. Wow. Kept all their creatures. That is a bummer. I don't know what's happening. July. It's probably pretty good. I'm honestly just very confused as to how this game is going. Been like kind of zoned out. Oh, I need to steal this link for later. Like, they can't have 4 Fatal Pushes, right? They could have... And they're out of bolts. They have no more lightning bolts. And they've used 3 Fatal Pushes, and also don't have, like, the trigger, the... whatever, Revolt trigger anymore. No one expects the Fatal Push. Please, no. Surprised? I know Flitwick does actually seem terrible. Man. We discarded a Settle and a Display Sword. We kept all this garbage. Fuck. Oh, also that's like a butt ton of damage. Now we are technically losing the race. Now we are technically not losing the race. I could have just fouled that another upkeep, or draw step. Oh well. Block there, take 1, go to 9, tech them down to 1, take 5, go to 4. Yeah, we should be fine here. Man, they can draw something that's like really punishing for me to have not Tide Hollowed, like a Collective Brutality. They can't, whatever it, though. Oh no, this thing is hexproof too. They can't do anything with that Collective Brutality. That is a Blood Guest, though. Which does punish me because I'd take an extra 2 damage right now. Yeah, please don't attack your Menace guy. So I go to 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they draw a discard thing. Yeah, this was actually pretty punishing, but we have a lot of creatures to draw to. That's not one of them. Eh, we'll attack and hope. They have to top deck like a Burning Inquiry or a Faithless Looting or a whatever. Flamewick Phoenix also does it. Bloodghast does it. A decent portion of their deck does it. I won't be like super salty if we lose here, especially because I just like took 2 damage for no reason. Sweet, we won anyway. Besides, we played really sloppy, didn't pay attention to the game, we still won. KMC fixed their quality the way. Oh yeah, I miss good KMCs. 0-2'd by Hollow 1, 2-0'd Hollow 1. Hollow Boys has now overtaken Humans as my most played matchup. With 14 matches. Wait. This should be... Did this not get updated? Oh no, I didn't. I never typed in the results of that Kiln Fiend match. I was too busy questioning what the heck I would name the deck. There we go. That should be properly updated now. Yep. Later, Army. Have a good night. You have an old stash of super old KMCs. It's a good plan. Having the really old good ones. I miss those. Alright, what Blood Crypt deck are we going to be playing against now, chat? Take your pick, take your guess. Our String Constant is still out of date. This hand feels really decent if we're not playing against Burn. We'll keep it on the draw. Jund, Mardu Pyro, Grisholbrand. I feel the turn 3 Karn. Turn 3 Karn, yeah, that'd be pretty bad for me. I will keep. Turn 3 Karn. Nope. Infect or Affinity? Affinity. This hand's very bad against Affinity. What did I do to the poor String Const? It looked at me funny, Spider Space. Taught it a lesson. Yeah, I've been using like the new Dragon Shield mats. Those are my sleeve of choice right now. Yeah, they're not red-black. They might have red and black spells in their deck, but they definitely don't have Blood Crypt. Oh wow, do we have a chance of like actually doing something? Because my opponent kept a really clunky hand. Heck yeah, we're gonna jam this Thalia Guardian's Raven. Rather than casting like Cranial Plating or something. Or more Mox Opals or Springleaf Drums and stuff. Better than Leo and an Arbiter. That's about all I'll give it. Yeah, old Dragon Shields are a bummer. I guess Arbiter, there's a reason to leave with Arbiter because they can path a creature when they find one. Now they have 2 more mana. They don't do anything with 2 mana here. Because now I just have to path this and give them a mana. Maybe they'll block. Dang. I played Tide Hollow that last turn. Didn't even think about that. Actually, they left up. They actually left up 2 mana. If I had played Arbiter or Path this, they could have still found the thing. I think I do have to Path this though. I'm a little concerned that they just like left up 2 mana with 4 cards in hand. They're just like counter this. Don't know why they'd be having like a Stubborn Denial in their deck or some stupid shit. Oh god. Oh, they're just gonna Gallopblast Thalia deal. Yeah, I haven't played against old Affinity in a long. Yeah, it's been a bunch of hardened scales. I haven't played against just normal Affinity in a hot minute. Unfortunately, our draw is just all of our really bad cards, and we're just gonna get railed, even though my opponent had a game 1 that we actually might have been able to beat. But yeah, now we're hosed. Temple? That's not a temple. Yeah, we are super boned now. Just Gallopblast my face. Yeah, we're super dead. Drew a bunch of bad cards and no lands. Did not help our plan. Yeah, that's what I do, Darkview. I just have 2 packs of the same color Dragon Shields and swap the cards. No pain lands, no gain lands. I believe that is the saying. Yeah, I don't really see any way that we're going to win this game realistically. Opponent is taking a long time to figure out how to kill me when I have 2 lands and a 2/2 in play, and they have an S champion, a tiny Progenitus, and an Archbound Ravager. No blocks. Is that lethal? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? No. Right on time. Alright, yeah, I'm done with this game. Drew a little bit too many complete garbage cards in this matchup. All these shitty pieces of trash. Something like that, I think, is the sideboard plan. This is fine, yeah. This is not very fine. That seems like a pretty solid sideboard plan. Thalia sucks, Arbiter sucks. Bitter Blossom is meh, it's okay. Sometimes they just have a bunch of pesky flyers that Bitter Blossom's good at blocking. I think it's better than Arbiter and Thalia, and I think it's... Yes, the rest of the cards seem very good. Bitter Blossom I'm a little on the fence on, but I think it's the 60th best card in my deck. Like, these 59 are all okay. And this is probably the best 60th card to bring in. Anyway. Fire away. We'll just draw Stony Silence. It'll be easy. This is not Stony Silence. This land also, like, just kind of sucks. Wow, this hand also sucks. Do I go to 5? Is this hand ever beating anything? Please mulligan, opponent. My opponent mulligans all mulligan. If they don't, they did mulligan. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this hand, because this hand just blows. Yeah, this hand sucks. Ooh, this hand. Now this hand is gas. And by gas, I mean, we got 2 removal spells in this vial, so... I wonder if I'm supposed to keep second land on the top of my deck. Probably. I'm going to need more lands eventually. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This hand, I mean, I guess we could have asked for, like, 2 land Stony, like, Displacer or something like that. I think we want a second land. We're going to want more lands eventually. We're going to need to cast some amount of spells, I imagine. Yeah, bottoming it feels greedy. Topping it feels bad, bottoming it feels worse. Push the Signal Pest off a cliff. If they... Ooh, plating. That's horrifying. I think I'm just supposed to push the Signal Pest off a cliff. Maybe not, actually. No, I'm only taking 1 here. This Fatal Push stalls more damage later when they equip plating to other things. I'll just take the 1. Potentially we could, like, eat the Signal Pest later with the Flicker Wisp, depending on how, like, they equip here. Shall I? That's a plan of a sort. So I'm going to equip to a thing. A lot of mainlands. Edge Champion. Well, that's bad. Wait, we can kill that, right? We can kill this Edge Champion. We can take them off Metalcraft. And then path it. We just push the Signal Pest, untap, Flicker Wisp, like the cranial plating, and path the Edge Champion, right? So we go to the end step. So they can't use the plating during their next turn. Someone taught me under buying Rebecca White paths are pretty hot. Unfortunately, we still need to beat this this cranial plating. We need to find, like, Eldrazi Displacer. Took Val up to 4 for Shalai this turn, but it's not going to do a whole lot against a cranial plating. It's be a good time for a Bitter Blossom, that's for sure. I'm going to take 1 Infect here. If we draw, like, Displacer, this Flick becomes way better. They have a lot of creatures, which is really annoying because we don't really have a solid answer to this plating unless we find like a stony. So we need to be like picking off these other creatures while we stall this plating from connecting for a bunch of damage. Luckily, we're at least at 19, so combat math could get a little messy. What do they equip to is the question. The Vault Scourge, probably? The Signal Pest, alright. I guess that way everything trades. Like, that's their plan. What am I supposed to path the Signal Pest now? I could also just trade Wisp for it, which I think is better. Hold on to the path. I do take, like, some extra damage. Just gonna kill the Vault Scourge and the Signal Pest here. Hopefully we find Eldrazi Displacer or something. Or Stony Silence would be nice as well. We have a lot of problems. Well, dial that in at least. Am I trying to race here? What am I blocking? What am I preventing from attacking? Like one of these Nexuses, which are just gonna like pump this. I guess two of these Nexus, because they just equip plating to Ornithopter, double fire up Nexus, attack me for a bunch. Yeah, I don't really think I can afford to attack. Because we'd have thought not them in their draw step here. That's pretty cool. As long as they don't draw Galvanic Blast. Better than nothing. I'll take it. Imagine they equipped an Ornithopter, double fire, Blink Moth, punch me for a bunch. Probably a pretty reasonable plan. Although they might not fire up the Blink Moth now that I have this July, right? They might just attack with the Ornithopter. Am I pathing this? I'm down just to take 3 here. They'll animate some number, maybe all of their main lands. In which case I might end up pathing it, but just 3, really? Deal. This thing takes like 1 and yes, they can't just pump this Ink Moth up a bunch. Come on, Eldrazi Displacer. 1 time. It's not a Displacer. Let's punch my opponent with a Thought-Knot Seer, since it's not blocking. decent portion of my deck is good draws at this stage in the game. Just need, like, not lands. Most of our spells. Well, that is a bummer. Dispatch. That's rude. Alright, later, Foxmitten. That is for sure a bummer. I'm also kind of surprised they didn't just animate double Blink Moth there. Maybe they're playing around me violating like Resto or something. Opponent says, Oh, they wanted to animate, but they went too far already. They're in attacks. They messed it up. Doesn't seem like it's gonna matter. I think we're kind of hosed. Alright, now we'll bat this. That's a lot of damage. Really want to draw a Stony Silence. Would be real nice. Be a real good top deck, a Stony Silence. Wow. Fuck this card. Would be real nice against like an Ornithopter that would mysteriously be in play for some reason. Am I casting this? I don't think so. We have a lot of cards that we could find to like not die. Ghost Quarters, Paths, Settles. I want to be able to like strangle something. How much damage are we taking? A lot? Play the land. Yeah, playing the land is fair. It doesn't matter, but it's fair. Is this lethal? It's coming close. They can like animate both, and no, they can't also pump it. It's like 7 or something. See, a Ghost Quarter prevents me from dying. Path, push, settle the wreckage. Maybe I was supposed to play Strangler just so I could like draw a path, install, and kill them. Well, now we're just dead, so. We tried. That was a pretty hard fought mold of 5. Managed to kill an Itch Champion, which is pretty cool. There's a chance I might have been able to win if I was a little bit more aggressive with attacks at different points in the game. But they could have easily been like chump blocking with these man lands. Like they could have blocked this attack with a Nexus last turn. Oh wow, true second plating. That dispatch, I think, was really kind of what did me in. Oh, damn it, Blink Moth, hook it up. And we did. That Strangler, just one turn too late on the only sorcery speed, like the only creature that remains in play during on my turn. You got me. Jeez, where even is Affinity on this list? Down here at the 1? Jeez. I've played against Affinity twice now since the Bloodbright Elf and Jace Unban. Deck has really fallen from grace. I imagine part of it's due to like the side hate from everyone gearing up to be KCI and stuff. Everyone's overloaded with Ancient Grudges and Stony Silences and stuff nowadays. Well, we're at the old 2-2 impasse. Oh, we're playing against selfies. Oh, god damn it. This is not the note I wanted to go out on. Man. Fucking Pyro. Oh yeah, blue-eye, blue-eye. Just guy just eats Affinity alive. Alright, this hand. On the draw against Pyro too. Is it worth mulling? Like, this hand does suck. Maybe, like, all of my enthusiasm just, like, left my body at this point. Because I don't want to play round 5 against Mardu Pyro. This hand does suck, though. Oh, this hand is significantly better. Rude. They can't take Thought Knot, although I don't think they would. I think they're just going to take Arbiter. They know I topped, though. Yeah, I imagine Mardu Pyro is probably not great for you either. We're gonna... Oh, they took the Scholar. Jeez, I was never gonna cast this Tidal Scholar. What the heck? Guess we'll leave the Temple in case we try another Temple. Why would you... I mean, maybe they topped because they thought I topped, like, another colored source? Like, I was going to cast this on time? They wanted to defend it? No, my Thought Knot's here! Yep. If I just play the Displacer, it just dies. But I'd rather play the Displacer now because the Arbiter plus this Ghost Quarter can combine to do something more relevant than being a 3-3. This thing's just gonna eat a bolt. Oh yeah, and Antiquities War. Pretty good. The opponent's just going like Blood Moon Meter on 3 with 2 basics. Oh. Not Blood Moon? Please don't Blood Moon me. Don't do it, opponent. I have a family. Alright. Oh, they know about the Arbiter Ghost Quarter and they didn't want to tap out for something? That wasn't Blood Moon, I guess? They just bolt for Arbiter. It happens. They also might... No, if they Blood Moon me, at least I get to take them off a color. They just, like, didn't cast anything? So now they're gonna Fork Bolt. So if I Ghost Quarter now, they have to pay 2, and we can take them off of white? That seems fine. If they moon, yeah. Can't Ghost Quarter myself for white if I have the Arbiter in play, but yeah. I feel you. I'm not gonna do anything with that mana, so I might as well take them off of white here. And force them to, like, pay a bunch of mana this turn, unless they have a Fatal Push in the main deck, which I don't think Selfie-Sec does. I stand corrected. How does Selfie-Sec fit Fatal Push and Helixes in this, and Forked Bolt in this deck? It's insane to me. I'll jam Thalia here. Oh no, my Displacer! Oh hey, we found another one. Just like bolt into bolt, just have everything. Is this gonna be Souls or that one thing? Okay, command. Yep, this is why we're holding the caves. so we don't get Cake Maned out of a relevant card. Here's Souls, or whatever that guy is, Bedlam Reveler. Oh, no, don't F6, don't F6, don't F6. I need to flicker. Souls into Bedlam Reveler, that's a bummer. At least I get to kill these Souls tokens. Oh yeah, we're super dead. Milf them out. Just blink Bedlam Reveler a bunch. Take that. I only have to last 10 more turns blinking their Bedlam Reveler. And have this Self-Displacer never die. Souls. A 3-4 TNT. Yeah, we don't even have our thought that everything went wrong this game. What is at 5? We're actually close to killing them. They're close to killing us too, notably. And they can just cast a bunch more Souls from their graveyard. They have 6 mana, so they can even like double cast Souls here. Attack me for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which would actually be lethal, but we could just eat 2 creatures. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we block this, taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So technically, if they draw 2 blanks, they double Souls. We could block Power on Thalia. And not... No, we're actually going to 9, casting this Thalia, too. We are super dead. Alright. We actually almost had that game at, like, some of the points there. I'm not sure when, but there are definitely points in that game where I felt like we actually had a chance to win, which is less common than I would expect from Mardu Pyro in Game 1. Yeah, this matchup is a beating. That Fatal Push was really bad for me. I did not expect Fatal Push in the main deck of, like, the Selfie Sec version. With Lightning Helix. Alright, do our normal sideboarding plan. It's usually like 1 Tide Hollow, I think. And the sideboard plan of hope to draw Eternal Scourge and Rest in Peace all the time. Oh man, this hand was actually close. This hand just blows, holy crap. Alright, this is a really lousy way to end the night, but... Fuck. Playing against Mardu Pyro is always so demoralizing. Do I even go to 5? Keep this, find exactly... We can Ghost Core ourselves for this Thalia. It's not good. Go to 5. Remember, guys, E&T is a... Yeah, E&T mana base is perfect. Has no problems at all, remember. Alright, now the plan is don't get Thought Seized. Or the plan is do get Thought Seized and draw Rest in Peace. This feels like a Thought Seized. Please be a Faithless Looting. Never lucky. Get greedy, take the Thalia, and then I'll draw the Temple for Scourge. We have plans. Dang. None of our... Oh, I should have played Courtyard. Not that it really mattered. Now we just want to draw Rest in... We have like 5 draws, right? 2 more Eternal Scourges, 2 Rest in Pieces, and a Relic are all good draws. I don't like the way that my opponent is aggressively fetching basics. But they can't Blood Moon me next turn yet. Bolt Thalia. Sure. They don't have anything to exile for this Strangler. Because why would they? Double Pyro. Let's try like Zealous. I wonder if I'm supposed to just Ghost Core this and hope that they don't have another Fatal Push. Probably. Nope, they had it. At that point, I think we just kind of like needed to get lucky or we were going to lose. So, thought I would go for it. Alright. Zealous Persecution. Alright, cool. Good match to close out the league. Mold of 5 against Mardu Pyro. That's always fun. God, that deck is a bummer to play against still. 8, 2 and 6 in that matchup. 8 matches total. Rip. I wish I had a Rip. Rip could have actually turned that game around. Cast Eternal Scourge, Strangler, Young Pyromancer. We could have had that with a Rip. But shit happens. Mulligans were not very nice. Time to Legacy? Yeah, no, time to sleep. Get out of here. We'll play Legacy tomorrow. Same time as today, we'll be playing Legacy. For those of you that were watching and want to see the deck list, here it is. There's also like exclamation point deck list command, or there's like a little screen thing you can click on off to the side somewhere. Right over here. It's tomorrow here. Well, it's not tomorrow here, so get out of here, Chilef. Tomorrow, August 23rd, 2018, at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time is when I will stream Legacy. Anyway, I think we'll be playing this tomorrow. Which is just, I think, 74 of the 75 that I've been playing, and then I swapped the Cataclysm with a Walking Ballista because I wanted to try it out. The people demand it. So I'm playing it. I'll play it tomorrow. I'm not playing today. It's 11 o'clock. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. Luckily, this league was short because I just got absolutely demolished by a bunch of Blood Crypt decks. And some not-so-hot draws against Affinity. All in all, not a big... It was kind of a blah league. Played against Hollow one twice, which is always kind of a coin flip, I feel. It's slightly favored for my data, 65% win rate, but like it feels like a coin flip because it's either like they have the super nuts hands and you die, or you don't, or they don't and you don't die. Like that's how I always feel Hollow one goes. There's never a lot of like play and counterplay. Yeah, exactly. Hollow one is coin flip to the deck. That's a good way of putting it. I think people call it like Hearthstone, the Hearthstone deck of Magic. There was like the Red Black Killing Fiend, whatever, which was red, black, Kiln Fiend, whatever. I don't know what to say about that one. It was just kind of weird, and then we won, I guess. And then there was Affinity, weaponized variants. It's a good one. Affinity, we died game 1 and then Mold, and then also died game 2. But we were close to winning game 2, which is surprising on a Mold of 5. But anyway, and then we play against Mardu Pyro, which is just the god-awfulest of matchups. Probably my worst matchup in Modern. The Eternal Scourges do help, and they would have helped if it were not a Mold of 5 and then also getting Thought Seized. And also not finding like Rip or Relic and that sort of thing. That shit happens. For sure. Anyway. It's going to be all for tonight. Find someone to host. Who is streaming? 4 people streaming Legacy. Rich Shea, Romario, Capello, 42, and J-Bone. Capello 42. I didn't know we actually streamed Legacy. I saw him in the chat at some point in my life. That's probably why he's on my follow list. Anyway, yeah, we'll go host. He's playing Grixis Delver. Legacy is a cool format. I'll host people playing Legacy all the time because the Legacy community in MTGO is like pretty small often. Anyway, thank you all for coming and joining me today. Hope you had some fun, even if today wasn't, you know, can't win them all. Shit happens. If you want to see more content, you want to check out more Death and Taxes stuff, feel free to hit the follow button, subscribe, or donate. Follows are totally free. They help you know I'm going live, all that sort of stuff. Help other people find my content. Subscriptions, you can get Sweet Thalia emote. And that's about it for now. Working on actually updating bit badges. Not bit badges, sub badges. Cat, what are you doing? Psst, psst. Hey. Cat's throwing litter everywhere. Little demon. Anyway, donations. I'd be more than happy to play a Death and Taxes list that you would like to see streamed on the channel. I'll run through a league. Just let me know beforehand. I'll see what I can do. We don't have a partnership yet. Working on it. Other things you can do: subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. I always post the YouTube, post the streams to YouTube after they're done. I always tweet out when I'm going live. That sort of thing. Also, if you see up there, right there. I'll be streaming the Legacy Challenge this Sunday, so if you want to see some Legacy, Chylith, and Lout, I suppose, as well, mentioned Legacy, but we'll be streaming the Legacy Challenge. We'll probably play through the whole thing, hopefully, if we do okay. We'll see. Anyhow, I've talked enough. I will see you guys all tomorrow with some Legacy action. Bye-bye.